BBC Death in Paradise star admits I felt like a failure after show left him in limbo. Ralf Little starred as D.I. Neville Parker in Death is Paradise, almost 2 decades after rising to stardom as Anthony Royle in classic sitcom The Royle Family. BBC Death in Paradise star Ralf Little felt like a failure after he took a series of bar jobs while his acting career was in limbo. Ralf was cast as teenager Antony Royle in hit sitcom The Royle Family in 1998. While the role catapulted Ralf into the spotlight, he says it took a few months before he adjusted to his newfound fame. During that time he says he would attend auditions and even took a number of other jobs with his then-girlfriend. On the Two Pints Podcast with fellow Two Pints of Lager and a packet of crisp star Will Mellor, Ralf admits he struggled with both bar jobs he took on after landing his breakout role. He made the revelation after Will asked if he had ever had a normal job. Ralf, 45, replied, "I had 2 normal jobs. I did one for 2 weeks and went F***k this is awful. When I was 18 we filmed the first Royle Family and it had come out, but there was a few months before the gears of reality sort of clicked into place where I was in limbo. Suddenly I had to be brought into auditions. I was alright, I'd saved some money and was going to be okay for a little while, but I had a girlfriend at the time. I was 18, she was 17, and she worked as a waitress at the local Brewers Fair and basically, for moral support, because I was bored during the day when she was at work, I said, I'll get a job at the Brewers Fair, I'll work behind the bar/wait, so I was a waiter for 2 weeks at the Brewers Fair and I hated it. Doing a real job sucks. Ralf however says he quit the job after just 3 shifts. He went on to explain that his girlfriend then decided to take on a job at the home ground of Bolton Wanderers, then known as the Reebok Stadium, prompting Ralf to follow. He continued, I did 2 home games as a barman in the players' lounge at the Reebok Stadium. You'd have thought it was cool but I'll tell you this, Premier League players don't tip. I got 1, occasionally I'd get, round that up and someone has paid 95p for a glass of Coke, so I'd get 5p. Very occasionally I'd get a $5. Ralf says he started to feel weird working behind the bar when the Royle Family exploded in popularity. He explained, the Royle Family had come out at this point and it felt very awkward working behind that bar. Occasionally, very occasionally, I would get recognized. And this is that weird thing where people go, God, why aren't you working anymore? From 18 years old I'm working behind the bar and I've come in and everyone is like, oh, this is the biggest show on TV, why are you working behind a bar? I wasn't embarrassed to be doing an honest job, but when people come and ask you in that tone of voice like, why are you such a failure? That's what it felt like.